Welcome to step 4 of Crocheting Basics. I thought I might spend a little more time showing you what it looks like when you get to the end of a row. On our previous video, you were crocheting once in each of the holes across with a double crochet. When I got to the end of the row, I did the chain 1. Now I've got all the fabric that I've created in my right hand, and I'm flipping it to my left hand. And I'm going to begin again by wrapping, going into the stitch and pulling a stitch through so that I have 3 loops, going through 2 and 2, and I'm back at 1. And now I'm going to continue all the way across to the end again. When I get to the far end, I will chain 1, and then I'll flip it from my right hand into my left hand. And then again, I will start into the first stitch and creating a double crochet and working my way all the way to the end. I'm going to continue working from right to left, making these stitches until I have something that I think represents the size of a dishcloth. Right now that's only 2 inches, and I think I need to go back and forth this many times. I would say that's 2, 4, 6 times to get to the end. Once I've reached the end, I will make my last stitch, and I'm going to show you that on the end of this row. So I'm just going to let you pause while you turn your work and begin your row, and then I'm going to show you what it's like to do your last stitch on this item. Even though I'm not completely ready to cut it, I will show you what it looks like to cut the thread and make a last stitch. I've got about 4 more to go here, and then I will be at the end of this row, and the end of the row is a good place to stop. And whoop, a little tangly through there. That last stitch is always going to collapse on you. It'll sometimes fool you and make you think you don't need to do it, but you do need to make something in that last stitch. So at this point is where you typically would put a single crochet, and we're going to do that, but you're going to bring the single crochet through and make quite a large loop, and you're going to clip it with your scissors right there. Once you've clipped it with your scissors, the other part of the thread will fall away, and you'll be left with a little half knot. So let's give it a little clip here. And pull that out, and you can see right there I've created a little tiny half knot out of that single crochet that was on the end. Then you would take a needle and thread and wind this through. If you don't have a needle and thread, you can use your crochet hook to help you hide that loose thread just by kind of wrapping and looping it through until it disappears. And then you have created a little dishcloth. So happy crocheting. See you on our next project.